So, online dating. I'm not quite sure how I feel about online dating yet. I tried it out. My roommate told me about how she was on this site. Um, so I tried it out. I've tried the Plenty of Fish in the Sea, and I've even tried Zoosk, but that's just extra weird. So I made the account and pretty much haven't been on it ever since then. Um, yeah, I mean, I've only met one really cool guy from the online dating site. We're pretty much just friends, honestly. Yeah, for the most part, some of the people seem a little too weird. Like, I have plenty of guys who will message me who don't even have a picture up. It's like at least one picture, so people know what you look like, because you can honestly tell a lot. At least I feel anyway. You can tell a lot from someone by being able to see their face and look them like in the eye. I mean, even through a picture or in person even is better, but even through a picture, like I I don't know, usually you can kind of get that vibe from people. I'm sure some of you know what I mean. Um but Yeah, and I actually have a lot of people who will message me and start the message off by saying, "Hey, sexy, how are you doing?" Or um, something about my chest. Obviously, I mean, I know that my boobs are huge, but yeah, it's kind of like been used since I was like 15. So I think people should just kind of let that go a little bit, and at least definitely not make it a conversation starter. Does not look good for you. um, I just think the whole when someone messages you about saying, "Hey, sexy, how you doing?" or "Dang, you have a nice rack," or anything like that, it's like guys, that's not gonna win a girl over. And you need to show that you notice something more than her looks, unless she's a slut and all she wants is sex. Then of course she probably won't mind. She might pretend she minds, but not really. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of really stupid that guys actually a lot of the time seem to think that that works. They can say things like that, and then they kind of want to look at the girl or think about the girl like, well, why is she not interested in me? It's yeah, kind of step back and replan out your first move there, your game plan. Honestly, any guys who are on an online dating site, if you really want a good girl, you gotta show that you notice more than just your looks. You've gotta be polite. You've gotta be respectful. Uh, you gotta actually try to get to know her instead of just talking about yourself the whole time. I've had a couple guys do that. They just talk about themselves the whole time. Ask me maybe one question, and then yeah, I don't know. I've had a couple who immediately right away wanted my phone number. It's like, sorry, but I'm not that kind of girl. You are gonna have to talk to me for a little while before that happens. And I've had a couple who immediately want to just trade pics and things like that, and it's like, sorry, I'm not on this for that. I was mostly doing it just to kind of see what would happen, honestly. I mean, I'm not technically really looking for anything on it, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of chose it just because my roommate suggested, so I did that. And I'm usually so busy with work and school, it's actually kind of hard for me to meet new people. And even when I go out to shows and things like that, I pretty much already know everyone who's there, so it's kind of hard to meet new people that way. But yeah, online dating sites and creepy people are kind of really shitty. I definitely have more than my fair share of creepy people when I just go out in public, on the bus, going to work or to school or anything like that. And I kind of figured, well, maybe I can escape it a little bit through the internet, but I don't know why I was a little naive with that. People seem to be creepier on the internet. But yeah, I would say for anyone who's ever kind of thought about it, about doing online dating sites. It's not completely bad. You could definitely meet some cool people out of it, so I would recommend it. That's totally up to you though, if you feel comfortable with it. But yeah, I definitely would recommend it. You can at least make some new friends, and just make sure you set boundaries. Tell people exactly what you think and what you want and how you feel about a situation. Otherwise, you can get yourself into an awkward situation, and let's face it, nobody really likes those. So yeah, I guess that's all I have for today. Yeah, just stay tuned, and thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.